evening, you're watching yet another edition of Yes 101 Visual Radio. I'm Mariam and I have my co-host with me this evening, Kenza. Good evening, Kenza.
Good evening, Mariam. Let's start off by taking a look at your headlines for this evening.
News First headline.
Now in local news, PUCSL says decision on electricity tariff reduction will be issued next week. New commission to replace University Grants Commission. Amber Heat Index advisory issued for several areas. In international news, at least 4 killed as blaze engulfs apartment blocks in Spain. Finally, in sports and gymnastics, Olympic champion Douglas delays return due to COVID.
Our top story this evening has been an issue that has been quite the concern to people, that has worried the public, including you and I and
Definitely.
all our viewers. The electricity tariff that has been seeing quite the revisions over the past year. And seems like the government is ready to give us some relief on this. So our top story this evening is the Public Utilities Commission of Lanka saying that the decision regarding the electricity tariff reduction will be delivered to the Ceylon Electricity Board in the coming week. The Commission says the CEB submitted the proposal regarding the electricity tariff reduction to the PUCSL yesterday, and the PUCSL says it will provide recommendations to the CEB within the next week after studying the proposal and fact-checking the data. Recently, Minister Kanchana Vijayasekara said that measures will be taken to reduce the electricity tariff that was increased last October, and the subject minister also said that the increased electricity tariff related to domestic, religious places, government institutes and tourist hotels will be reduced by the same amount.
Now, Mariam, taking a look at more local news, here's a change that maybe not a lot of people saw coming. It's that the government has taken measures to establish the National Higher Education Development Commission, replacing the University Grants Commission. State Minister of Higher Education Dr. Surendra Raghavan says the relevant bill will be submitted to Parliament by the end of March. Now, he added that they expect to debate the bill prior to the Sinhala and Tamil New Year. The State Minister says the new commission will be established based on the report compiled by the Parliament Select Committee appointed in this regard. State Minister Raghavan says the commission will comprise of 11 members appointed by the President and Constitutional Council.
In more local news, an amber heat advisory was issued for several areas today, and the advisory issued by the Natural Hazards Early Warning Center says that the heat index, that is the temperature felt on human body, is expected to increase up to caution level in several areas in the northwestern and the north central provinces and in the Gampaha, Colombo, Hambantota and Trincomalee districts. It requested people to stay hydrated, to live in strenuous outdoor activities and wear lightweight or white or light colored clothing. The public was also requested to check up on the elderly and the sick and to refrain from leaving children unattended.
And now, moving on to your international news.
International news.
Now, Mariam, taking a look at a tragic incident that has happened overseas. At least 4 people have died and up to 15 are missing after a massive fire ripped through 2 joined apartment blocks in the Spanish city of Valencia. Now, the blaze engulfed a 14-story block in the Campanar neighborhood and spread to an adjoining building. Firefighters were seen rescuing people from balconies. Experts say that highly flammable cladding on the building enables the fire to spread rapidly. According to foreign media, the building contains 138 flats and was home to 450 residents. At least 14 people, including 6 firefighters and a young child, have been injured. More than 20 fire crews tackled the blaze, which was made worse by high winds. By early Friday, the block was a giant fire-blackened shell. People were urged to stay away from the area.
And next up is sports news.
Sports news.
In news coming in from the Olympics, 3-time Olympics gold medalist Gabby Douglas has been forced to delay her return to the competition ahead of this year's Paris Games after testing positive for COVID-19. The 2012 Olympics all-round individual and team champion has not competed since the 2016 Rio Games, taking time away to focus on her mental health. The 28-year-old returned to training last year, hoping to make the squad for Paris. And with that, we wrap up Visual Radio for this hour. You can join us again at 6:05.
For the Newsfirst team, I'm Kenza Farooq.
And I'm Mariam Vinvijaya.
Thank you
for watching.